Well, here's just some results. This is the average type of change we're getting. You know, from a 13 percentile means there's 100 kids in this line. Number 1 kid is the lowest performing. Number 100 is the highest performing. Here's a child that's 13 from the bottom. Okay, and after the end of this training, he's now 43 from the bottom. That's a big difference. He passed 30 kids in that line and moved up. That's a big change. That's a real big change. You know, if I did training with him again for another 10 weeks, say starting at 43, he's not going to pass 30 kids the next time. He'll probably pass about 20 kids. So you'd go from 43 to 63. That's a big change. That's a big change. Okay, in fact, this shows the gap. Where kids who started at 16 percentile level after training, where they end up. Here's someone starting at 46, where they end up. In other words, what you find is the gap between as possible. Here's where they started. About a third of that gap is handled in about 10 weeks of training. Now we're talking about changes, and we're talking about big changes. When I watched my kids back in 1984 go through training, and I worked with kids in the schools and special education, it was like watching grass grow. Wasn't too exciting. The grass was growing, but I never saw it grow. Now you can see the grass grow. All right? It's neat. Did I show something? Yeah. Well, this just shows the average change in IQ. That means that the composite of all these skills, all different ages, all getting pretty close to the same big results when you train like this. Do you retain these skills? I bet that's a question you had, right? Here's the study. Here's pre-test. Here's post-test. Here's 1 year later. Here's another study. Pre-test, post-test, 1 year later. You retain the skills. Because guess what? These cognitive skills are something you're using every single day in the classroom, you're using it at work, you're using it in sports, you're using it. If you use it, you don't lose it. Thank you.